Hello everyone. We have with us Neeharika. Neeharika has done her BTech in mechanical engineering, and the best part is she's pursuing whatever she studied as part of her BTech. And then she has done her analytics program from Indian School of Business, which is a 15 months program. And she joined DRDO, in fact DRDL, as an intern. And then from there on, she joined BHEL and BHEL-GE rather, wherein she worked as a trainee, then she got promoted as quality engineer, and now she's working as a quality manager. So for the last 7 years, she has been working extensively in this space, and I'm sure it'll be very exciting to understand the kind of work which Neeharika has done. Okay, and she's also Six Sigma Black Belt certified. Thank you so much, Neeharika, for providing your time. You know that there is a wave of AI and Gen AI and agentic AI, etc., going on now. So we would like to hear from experts like you on what are a few of the real world projects that happen at your workplace.
Thank you so much, sir. It was great meeting you. We have had our interaction during our course curriculum as well. So the course really helped me to understand my true potential in the area of analytics. So I am currently handling operations and quality at my end, and I definitely see a lot of potential for applying AI and ML algorithms and what all we have learned. So especially when it comes to mechanical field, people really think that computer and then analytics really don't have any space to do that, which is a kind of a stigma which still lies in many people. Like even when I talk about these terms in my workplace, people do see something, it as a bizarre concept, as in that people really don't see that it can be applied in our field as well. But I see we have come a long way, like in General Electric as well and BHEL as well. We have had cutting edge technologies being developed for our gas turbines. So one of the key areas which I would see where we apply all of these algorithms is in the predictive maintenance of our gas turbine components. So we have multiple softwares which are developed based on similarity based ML algorithms, which will identify the fault, identify the defect patterns, how the components fail. So we do utilize that data and compare and do a fault pattern basis, and then build similarity models to predict the unit failure and component failure well ahead of time, in which we can prevent catastrophic failures of our equipment by using data science to ensure that the equipment is detected well in advance and it does not fail. Apart from that, we have computer vision softwares which utilize AI and ML algorithms to automate manual and intensive inspection processes, which will be a cost-effective solution for all of us. And integrating that data with asset tools will provide a lot of data for improving assets and operational outcomes. So we do see a lot of applications in that area as well. And now sustainability has become a major component for our companies especially. So all our vision is to build a sustainable eco-friendly carbon footprint in whatever businesses we do. So I think AI as a tool will definitely help us in deriving the energy which can measure, manage and operationalize the insights which we can derive basis the carbon emissions that our equipment have. So we can really monitor and keep a track of what are the emissions which are coming out, and we can provide sustainability insights which will help us to manage climate metrics and required compliance. And we can really do a great job in energy consumption optimization, minimize emissions and increase our productivity. Moving on to the quality field as well, right? The inspections that we do manually can be integrated with AI-enabled softwares, which can help us in verifying that a QA inspector just goes and verifies a checklist, right? Like if the component is complying or not. So I think developing algorithms on AI ML can reduce that task as well, and it can be done more efficiently before the actual dispatch happens. And one more interesting use case which I in my business see is supply chain demand forecasting, right? So we do have and maintain spares in our business as well to perform outages at site on various gas turbines and wind turbines. So we can use various AI built algorithms to use like ARIMA and forecasting models, which can help us effectively maintain our inventory and supply chain costs, reduce supply chain costs. So we have been actively exploring those areas as well to see how we can implement and optimize our supply chain efficiency as well. And moving on to the current, moving to the other side of it, wherein we have developed customizable dashboards using various data visualization softwares like Tableau and all of these. So we integrate all the data which we receive from our IoT sensors, which are put at sites. So all the gas turbines are generally located in a remote area, right, where accessibility is really an issue. So we, with the help of AI and advanced algorithms, we try to gauge the data through the IoT sensors and then project that data onto the dashboards to derive insights and see how our equipments are performing. And the list goes on. Like, so these are some of the applications which I see currently in my business, and I see there's a lot more to do in this field.
Wonderful. That was a comprehensive list, I must say, Neeharika.
Yeah.
You spoke about descriptive analytics. You spoke about getting the data from IoT sensors. That in itself means you're doing a lot of data engineering stuff.
Yeah.
And then you spoke about not just the techniques, but you were saying that you want to optimize the supply chain using all these algorithms. So you're always business focused as well, because at the end of the day, you have to benefit the business, right?
Right.
And then sustainability is one big thing. Everyone is talking about AI and ESG, and you're working in that space also, reducing the carbon footprint significantly. Right. And computer vision projects you have been doing wherever there is manual inspection, you're doing away that using computer vision aspect. Then predictive maintenance, that's one of the de facto things that one has to do, given that it's a manufacturing setup. And gas turbine components failure, you're predicting using this. It covers the entire gamut of analysis.
So I pick up bits and pieces of what all I've learned, like be it data management, data cleaning, and then moving on to visualization. So yeah, I see a lot of use cases from different subjects.
Wonderful. And I have another question, Neeharika. If you were to hire someone into BHEL-GE, right, into your team, what kind of skills would you look for?
So definitely, like everyone will start saying that you have to learn all of these fancy terms and then big words and all of that pertaining to AI ML. But I think domain expertise is also one of the key factor that plays in whenever you're solving an problem statement, right, using any of the algorithms. So I think having a preliminary understanding of this field, like basic how a gas turbine works or what are all the components that goes in, the basic domain expertise, I think, is one of the key area which I will look into it, so that if that will become the initiation for anyone to solve problems, right? So once you are aware of what you are putting, what is the solution you're building for, I think you can effectively do that. So the first main criteria would be a little domain expertise in that, and definitely the other AI/ML languages, which I see Python and SQL being more critically used in our businesses as well. So knowledge, expertise in that would definitely be one of the inputs that I would give to people who are aspiring to move into this field of energy and integrating it with AI/ML. Apart from these, for building, you can learn more about similarity based ML models, which will help us in, we just discussed about predictive maintenance, right? So building algorithms around that, it will be really helpful. PyTorch, like TensorFlow, all of these, including NumPy, Pandas, the basic principles around all of these will definitely be an add-on. I think learning one or two visualization software also really be helpful, like either Power BI or Tableau will be an added on advantage if you're aspiring for business roles, right? Instead of, like, if you're just looking for technical roles, I think these languages and then domain expertise will really do a lot of benefit to the people who are aspiring. But if you're really wanting to explore the business aspect as well, I think learning one of these visualization softwares will really be a lot of value. So I also take the notes which I received from ISB course as well during my work at office. So I think these are some of the key areas which I think people can definitely look forward to. And I want more people to explore this field as well for AI ML, not just e-commerce and then the regular financial domain, which people generally vouch for when you talk about AI and ML, right? It's mostly IT, but I think our field, the oil and gas industry, the energy industry, has a lot of opportunities for building energy which I mean building a cleaner energy nation for all of us. So I think we can make a greater impact using all of the knowledge we have.
Absolutely. Well said, Niharika.
Yeah.
While I was working with Deloitte, we were asked to get ourselves aligned with one of the industries. And my industry was ENR, energy and
Okay.
resources.
Wow.
Within that, the sector was oil and gas.
Oh, that's interesting.
So yeah, and then there were series of trainings,
Uh-huh.
beginner, intermediate, advanced, so that you become sector leader,
Mm-hmm.
eventually, leading the projects in that space. So I
Right.
remember that, and well said.
Yeah.
I'm from computer science and IT background, but
Yeah.
then I had to learn
Yeah.
the domain aspects, right? Without
Exactly.
domain
Mm.
aspects, we are nothing. And
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
mechanical engineers, that comes naturally,
Yeah.
because for 4 years you would have learned a lot of mechanics, and
Right.
then now you're implementing AI in that field.
Yeah.
So that's the first point which Niharika has mentioned, that domain knowledge and business acumen. If someone has, that will be an added advantage, because everyone is learning machine learning and everything else. The true differentiating factor would be this. So working on real world projects and accruing this domain knowledge before you implement AI in your field is pivotal. Then Python SQL, no running away from that, though ML is on the rise, no code, low code is on the rise. Understanding the coding aspects will be extremely helpful. Similarity based ML models to build prediction models, deep learning libraries and frameworks such as PyTorch, etc. And having knowledge of one of the BI tools is pivotal, because that is where you start
Yeah.
descriptive analytics, then comes the predictive analytics.
Yeah.
So these are a few things which Niharika is saying one must be aware of for her to hire you guys into her company. Thank you so much, Niharika, for your time. It means a lot. This
Thank
knowledge
you.
that you have shared, I'm certain, is going to help thousands and thousands of people who aspire to get into this field. Once
Thank
again,
you. Thank you. It was a great pleasure meeting you, and I really wish it can motivate someone out there. So I'm really grateful for this. Thank you.
thank you. Thank you so much. Do stay in
Thank you.
touch.
Thank you. Bye.